Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There is only fresh perspective and new beginnings. This is a love story. Welcome to Slay the Princess. As you've seen from the intro, this is a love story. There you go. Wow. Look at the cursor. It's like a werewolf little. What the heck's Scarlet Hollow? Oh, this is a website. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, shoot!
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Not very princely to slay a princess. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Can't someone else do this? Oh my god, there's so many options! What if we just leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's all passive aggressive, bro.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
I got baited!
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
I got hella baited by this guy right here.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
Fine by me. I don't care.
Dies.
I don't care.
Forever. Your silence is deafening.
Yeah, I'm ignoring this guy 100%. Your silence is deafening.
But fine. Turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you
100%. 100% he's pulling the strings. Someone take him out of here. Oh no!
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived,
Damn, bro,
as well as for everyone who ever will.
Damn, bro, relax. I like the story little setting.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Out of my own will?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
That's me?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right?
I know.
But of course, otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yeah.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Dude, relax. Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait a minute. Wait, why is this so loud? Let me turn this down. Turn the gain down really quick.
You're here to slay her.
I can ignore him again. Okay. Okay, let's look at our choice now. Explore. Where has this already happened? Okay, no, you aren't kidding. I actually entered the world last time. What is... Yeah, this is like second. More context kind of stuff. Oh, bastard! But I died. The whole thing died. Oh. What?
A warning before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I got it. I got it.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
The contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Who's the hero?
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Yeah, too many unknown
I've already
variables.
told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You
I
cannot
like this
lose
game
yourself
already. What the
before
heck?
you even get to her. Oh, piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we... Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to
I just
complete
go in there
a
and stab her
very
right away.
important
No
task.
talking, no nothing. We need to find out about this place, but now let's
You
go
take the
straight to it.
blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We would have like a sword or something.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. We'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
I'm at the bottom. Oh, he wants me to.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
So I'm holding it like this. I'm supposed to hold it like this. Let's hold it like this. We are normal people, you know?
Great. You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
Yeah, let's see what's center of the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Nah, they seem to go down.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
You know how like
Odor that is simultaneously
some people, right?
everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing.
they have to over describe
nauseating
every single
nothing.
thing. And it's just like, huh? Almost as if, in a way that, too much.
Princess lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's better.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Yeah, I get it. Like, she doesn't have a personality.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
What?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Oh, I got a knife in my hands now. Do you see the icon?
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we?
Also,
And
if
he
I
threw up a wall.
had the thing the
No
other
to
way,
go
then
forward.
it'll show that
And
on the
whatever
thing
choice
too.
we make,
It'll be like that.
whatever she is,
Pretty
we
cool.
know one thing for sure. And what's that?
What's that?
The fate of the world hinges on your success. There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
True. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the soft stairs to the right. Center staircase, let's go.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
Yeah. Where do those even start forming? That's crazy.
You concentrate on where
It's
you
actually
are,
kind of sick.
careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Ah! Oh, I'm outside? Wait, what?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations
Untether.
dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the
Oh!
unrelenting patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
That's an L. I guess I died. Just try to.
Deception and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and
Relax,
longing,
relax.
pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart
Relax.
of it all,
I'm only trying
emotion
to. Oh, that's
can
kind of
only
cool.
be
That's kinda sick.
described as
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm here. Well, she is as beautiful as legends have said. My princess. Would you allow me to stab you?
what the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Let me wipe your tears.
Oh, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
How are there like 10,000 voices in my head? Am I like personality disorder or something?
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again?
Can she hear the
In case you
voices
weren't
too?
listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just been...
Oh yeah. I'm still not sure we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try to get a bearing. She seems normal. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm sorry I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here is weird. Like I was pulled apart. Did you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. You know why you're here. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you.
I don't have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Why does she sound like that? I thought she'd sound more feminine. She's like, like a monster. Crazy. Oh!
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
I knew she was crazy. This girl's crazy. What?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
I can do that too, right?
Like this. It's those cabins
Still
all over
beautiful,
again.
though.
Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew.
Let him cook.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
Other reality?
But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That's crazy. This guy's my impulsive thoughts. There's more, you know. What's your name? Weird. Like I was being pulled apart. If you're not out of here, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get you out of here. I don't know. I can trust you. I can't trust anything here. Slay the princess. Wait, all this is one choice? Leave her in the basement.
Wait, that's not right.
It's not right.
Go on.
Oh!
Step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands
What?
different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
What? Like, she is very pretty.
You can feel yourself rupture.
Oh.
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope
bueno.
as your very
No
self is
bueno.
pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
That is no bueno. Oh,
All
yeah.
at once you charge forward, knife clean to slay the princess, just as you strike at her, bind her, and leave her to languish alone. Is
Language.
this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say?
No, I'm
Could use a
screwed.
good bit
I'm
of wit
screwed.
right now.
I'm screwed. Look at her. She's freaking Dr. Seussing into the Lorax.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
What's with this contrarian guy?
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Huh? Yeah, this girl's not normal. Look at that, bro. That's crazy. Those lashes are gonna fly into space.
I think he's gone.
Me?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
More reason to take you out.
Did
Like,
you
on a date.
Did we do this? Can you fix us?
No.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Why is the
How
word the narrator?
surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Nah, don't listen to this
It's
guy.
a little late
Don't
for
listen to this
regret,
guy.
isn't it?
He's my impulsive thoughts. We don't want to be.
Please.
Yeah, it's going to be okay. Oh, am I reasoning with her now? I can't stab her more? It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. Just destroy everything. I'm not gonna fix you. Say nothing. I can just ignore her too, but I'm not. No. But you don't know if she heard the chance to hear a reply. She's gone. Replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
Oh, that's a mirror
Why is it
outside.
here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Final.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Even this guy doesn't like it. Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Why are my hands like that? Am I a werewolf? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Oh, I'm a werewolf? Why do I look so terrible? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What cabin? The heck is this? Is this my fur? That's crazy. Oh, you are at the cabin. Damn, she is... What is this? Nico Robin? Nico Robin?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? Huh? What? Destroy your... What? What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you the princess that slay... Let me just say the princess? Are you trapped me here? Do you know the world's about the place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? I can just attack it, but it's just gonna get worse. And we're not gonna learn anything. So... Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Guess you have to talk now. Man! I can destroy my body. You can't destroy each other. But you know, let's what's up, baby girl? Let's see,
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
is this her personality disorder? Is this like the root of her personality disorder? Okay, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city.
lights.
What are you?
Give me a straight answer, woman. What do you think I am? What are solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
There is too much context. There's like no overt communication going on here.
I think that you are like me.
What do you mean by that?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. The gift of a fragile vessel is the end of the world. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Do we know each other? Okay, so she's...
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Yeah,
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
I still didn't answer nothing. Why didn't I, like, take out the blade? I only stabbed her once and left it in there?
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
She knows I'm in an early journey. This is my first.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
It's kind of deep. Do not mourn them. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
It's the start of a new one. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
There are some tears that can never be unshed. Oh,
This
shit.
is not
There's
a place
that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she
The
arrived
moment
here,
she arrived here,
she was
going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Probably hurts way less than before. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
It's kind of romantic. But I'm rizzed up right now. Like, I would...
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Damn, this is so intimate. What the heck? Do you know about the worlds beyond the place?
I know only that they are.
Damn, that's kind of deep. That's kind of deep.
She is part of me.
A part
And
of me is her. Basically, you're not each other. But you were always a princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
You speak in
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes! Yes, it does! Goddamn. Explore. Do we know each other?
You are familiar,
But
you are not me.
I feel
sadness,
longing,
hope, as I
you.
witness you.
Damn, yeah, I am, everything. Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Did her two just like separate from each other? That's kind of crazy.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
It's kind of hot. What did bring me more perspectives mean? Does she change as we... Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess and restore the world if I help you, so what are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah, we lost all hope. She's gone. This girl's gone. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling,
Woman.
and unilluminated.
Speak English. Yeah, aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill
I have
you?
not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, yeah, I can't trip her up. She's
Everything. Until we meet again.
Alright, I think that's time for me to destroy my body.
More than you have found.
But less than there is to find.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
This is actually some high concept spiritual stuff right here, so the reason they have this in the game is kind of crazy.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished.
Yo, woman, you need to relax. She is too enlightened, as she is. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I wish a woman told me that. I am trauma dumping. Wait forever. I'll be here for forever, baby girl.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
It is. I'll be here waiting for you, baby girl.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Damn.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Forever? It's just you and like a girl. And then you're just like talking to like the ends of time, right? You're exploring this place together. You're just like, oh, what's this? What's that? Kind of walking side by side, you know, you have a little fun, talk, kind of throw jabs at each other, have like these little moments. But then it's like, oh, who do you share them with? what do you share them with? If it's just the two of you and no outside world, it's like you're forced to interact with each other, you know? And like you will figure out like a way about everything else because you have two different perspectives. And like, of course, like this place isn't also forever. It's merely like, you know, it's a means to forever. So that means you can get out of it, you know? It's kind of a nice.
Close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Yeah, because there's nothing else at this point than to talk, right? And like, if we want to talk, we're going to try to figure out what's going on.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
So basically, it's a waiting game. We just need to figure out something to do while we're waiting. I mean, we have plenty to do. It's another person. Yeah. What? Ah, the game shut on me, man. I'm being exposed. My title screen is exposed. Cover this up. It's one of those games. Hey, they're trying to hack the computer and just quit the program, huh? Reach me from the title page. It'd be kind of
You
sick.
have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Wait, that's kind of sick. What? Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aww.
You won't.
This mother... Father. You won't. Okay, so that entity is
You're
kind of
on a
hot.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Was that the end of the world that I just brought out by killing her? So literally, I just made the end of the world faster. Alright, let's question the narrator. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. That's kind of crazy. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Kazuma arc? End of the world, what are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Alright, how can a princess locked in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Oh, I can ask him all these questions and then get to the end. I thought like each one of these is like a separate branching of an ending.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your
It's not
journey.
necessarily true. I can open up a bakery. I can like just live a normal life.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking
Why don't you
clock.
explain it as, you know?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Really? She was locked up? I didn't free her? That girl freaking pulled a pseudo enlightenment
And
on
before
me.
you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
This guy's hella salty.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I mean, she's there right now. Can we just leave her there?
It's
Like,
no
she'll
use
just die.
arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin
Can't she just
everything.
like starve and like die?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
If I slay her, then she has power. The princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't
Does
it?
it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
It's kind of true. Princesses don't really do anything except just be pretty, you know? Honestly, though.
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
Oh, yeah?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Gotta suck me into
Like
my
I said,
chamber again.
I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Oh, there's another option. Look, I'll go in the cabin. I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything until I have the chance to meet her face to face.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
You have to do it. What happened to my free will is being infringed right now.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right? Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, the prize is the world, huh? It's the friends along the way, huh?
It's
Yo,
a
what am I gonna
secret,
get?
but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I'll get like a sword that can chew everyone. Okay, so all of this is like fine.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
But a word of warning.
A word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Yeah, maybe we just went like through all of that and got straight to
Then
her.
each and every one of us is
That's why she
doomed.
cracked. Apparently she's a master
So
manipulator.
sure, go talk
And
to
a
her.
seductress.
See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah, talking is
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
you'll
Find the princess within.
Damn, I can't do anything out here? Can I ask more questions? I can't ask more questions. This is a super nice place to have a cabin. Oh damn, I'm literally walking towards it? What happened before? What the heck?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Why is everything fine here? Why wasn't everything fine here? Everything gone to crap. And the contrarian came in. That was just me and the narrator. If I'm being like...
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nah, I think it's the same thing either way. Oh.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I think this is what I'm supposed to do before I get into the complex maze of crap.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds different now. This girl's got multiple
She
personalities.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Hi. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
What the heck? This girl will ruin me. Oh, damn.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's very pretty. God damn, I may be affected by her feminine wiles.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Damn. Crazy girl vibes are peeking everywhere.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What's with that? No. Why would you even think that? What the heck? No. No. Alright. Let's save this part. I can be funny. I can play the Kazuma route, or I can just be normal. Let's be normal. Let's just be normal person.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't
It's
it?
not even that big. Relax.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
If I drop it, she'll jump on me, and destroy me. Nah, I'm gonna tighten my
You
grip.
ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Try to disarm me, woman.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Is she trying to be seductive, or is she trying to kill me?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you
She
have,
is tempting me.
you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She is hella tempting me. Her voice is changing every time.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Okay, I'm in her frame right now. I have 0 power.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yeah, we know what she's possible of doing. She can fractionate. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can't we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
No, I'm not dropping the knife, woman. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Power dynamics. Well, I guess we're in impasse.
I guess we are.
Damn, this she's good.
For the love of everything, slay her already.
I'm trying to get
Or
something
drop
else.
the blade. Do something.
We'll just stare at each other.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I will destroy her.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Nah, she's the one who's gonna bend. Oh shoot, they're gonna. Fine, I'll drop them. I don't want her to go crazy, that's why. So if I drop the blade, I can like freaking bow her with my fist. There.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
How many save files do we have? Holy crap! We got like 30 save files. Alright. Happy.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your
Oh,
better
shoot.
judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
She is very pretty.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're
Okay, so
going
she
to
can't
need it.
hear the narrator. I'm the only one who can hear the narrator.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, you want to get into a relationship? That's crazy. Are you a relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? Okay, let's not mention how she's supposed to end the world. There are people out there thinking end the world. What's your name? How long have you been down here? How do you know I'm here to kill you? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
It's kind of sus.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Yeah, she got some attitude.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm not gonna.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Nobody's giving. I'm not giving either.
Too long.
Too long. Damn, bro.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Alright, fine. How will I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
No, she's just...
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That expression.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Are you letting me go into
She
stab you?
isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we can't give her information.
Do you?
Damn, bruh. That's crazy.
You're lying.
That's crazy.
How does she know that?
This woman is crazy.
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, it's just...
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
How?
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
So what she's telling me so far is like, I'm capable of great evil. And like, you can aid me, but that doesn't mean she'll be my friend.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm locking in the
I
basement.
know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
No one.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Oh yeah?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
I turn my back on Prince. I pick up the blade.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Damn.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
She's hella bluffing.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
We're sticking to the plan and locking her down here. Not so relief. I was afraid I recommitted to thing. So hard. If we leave empty-handed. It's not right.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry. You charge the princess,
Oh,
blade
shoot.
trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oh, she got free. Wait, what? This girl's in like a freaking jujutsu stance.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow
Damn.
from her elbow.
What? She didn't
I
crack.
shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
What point does she have in killing me, though?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Intense curiosity.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, it's not over.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to...
Wait, chapter 2? Why is this chapter 2? What's chapter 1? Oh, the first part. The first part was when the cabin is okay. The second part is when the cabin's all shifted.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her.
What does it matter what he knows?
She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself. It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth when all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Alright, fine, true.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now?
Is there a gun anywhere here?
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Yeah, she broke him. Oh, voice of the broken.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in the basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcome.
People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Special. Child
You're
prophecy.
the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, didn't know we were
Oh, he's back to
special.
normal now. I'm special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
A child of prophecy.
Who cares if you think we're special?
Oh wait.
As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
First time we died, that influenced the voice of chapter 2. So we got the voice of the broken, whereas the other one's like the voice of the contrarian, because we didn't do what he says. Damn, they introduced so many elements in this game. Being cagey, why aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just... Even if he's hiding something, I doubt it would help
This guy's
us.
annoying.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist.
I'm just being realistic. Use that before
You're being
all the time.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Pledge yourself to her. I mean, pledging for her means simp for her. We ain't simping for no one. Go from last time, wasn't she's just a princess? Why is she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin.
Give me a lesson around.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
I honestly think it'll be that simple. If I just listen to this guy, do everything he tells us, either he turns out to be a monster or she actually dies.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Right now the cabin is all crapped.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him, and not that whiner.
Yo, whiner's kind of annoying, bruh.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a
Yeah,
say.
get out of here. Buy some McDonald's. Oh, we're walking up. It's gonna be it's not the contorted cabin, is it?
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It changes every single time. The interior changes every single time, so it's worth checking out everything.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Damn, I'll need to freaking scale that ladder to get the blade.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Alright, so first time, right? I didn't listen to the dude. Voice of the contrarian, everything broke apart. Now we're broken, everything's larger than us, we're literally smaller. Is there anything but the mirror on the wall?
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
This isn't... The narrator doesn't have all the information, which makes him unreliable. He didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Oh, so this is only me then.
There's definitely a mirror.
Definitely a mirror.
There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure for the last time you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable.
Good thing about this
looking back at you.
narrator
You probably look perfectly
is
normal.
like, he doesn't just completely condemn what you're doing. He's just like, oh, let's entertain what you're saying for a while. Let's say there is a mirror. Let's say you did get killed by the princess. But his logic still stands, you know?
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell.
I'll see how... Ooh. I don't care whether I'm being lied to. There is a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror...
I can save with Q. Wait, what's Q? A, Q, and then there's one. What the heck is Q? Oh, that was autosave? Let's get the blade before entering the mirror.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
It's a wall.
There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
This really isn't funny. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Mirror disappeared. Oh, that's quick save. Oh, those are quick saves. Oh, A is one. What? Oh, auto save, quick saves. And that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, 5. Damn. Siam.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Even the
revealing a
staircase is
spiral
different.
staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, so he knows how I'm feeling, and he knows what I see, but he's still unreliable.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the
Booming
stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
What's with that voice crack at the end? Is that a guest I hear? There's a term for that. It's like Western crawl or something. I
You
forgot
weren't
it.
kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last
Princess
time.
changes every time too.
We need
So
to get
I'm
down there.
reliable.
She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Broken is a simp? He was saying let's leave. He'll
Should
be like,
we
let's
be
leave.
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Listen, guys. The thing I'm trying to tell you, the broken will simp.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Keep going.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the
Temple like
next.
room beyond.
But the princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Damn, woman!
The chain is
a
nothing
dire.
to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
No! Oh, shoot. I want to... That point where she tells you to drop the knife or not to drop the knife can change a lot of things. Because I don't know which choices are inconsequential and which are. We're never dropping
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
What? I chose to grip it tighter. What? Oh. No.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember?
Yeah.
Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Damn, we are. She's literally dominating us. Under normal situations, this would be nice, but
Of course
this is.
we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Damn, relax. No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your
Oh,
legs
shoot.
buckle and your knees hit the
Dude,
floor.
I have 0 power right now.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world.
She remembers
That
everything.
thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
Wait, what does she want now? She doesn't even want to be free. She's like, I want to seize my destiny. Wait. What the heck?
It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation
sure.
in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Perhaps.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he?
Yeah, I can't
What are
really
we supposed to
stab
do
her
to
at this
stop
point
her?
because she controls her body too.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Yeah. Oh damn. I'm yours. Oh, pledge yourself to her. I just can't let you do that. What happened to you after I died? I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Guess that's a no.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
This game was pretty crazy. Alright, let's have something else. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I don't. What would you have me do?
And all you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
I still haven't set her free route yet. I have no idea what that's gonna do.
Don't be rude.
So you're so
Of
powerful.
course she can.
Oh, wait, what? So powerful, can't break the chains yourself.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's true.
That's exactly why it's rude.
Get out of here.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
No, you can't. You would have
The
done that.
story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Talk about God complex. That's
The
kinda
destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
You're crazy.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Relax.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Submit now, submit later.
Submit now.
It
Submit
makes
later.
no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me,
My will triumphs over yours.
It's kind of true, actually. Can't help that. I'm not gonna help you in the world.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Damn, I should have saved it right before then, huh?
Pick up that needle.
I can't say no, can
Do
I?
it. It's what
No,
she-
no.
No objections here.
No objections. Wait, what? I said do it. It's what she wants.
I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
She called it a needle.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
God damn it. Why? Were you gonna try to make me do it that? I'm going to kill you. You're not kidding me about the divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No. I'm screwed.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
Kneel.
This one's easy. See? Okay, yeah. We can do that.
When he's submitting. Oh. I hate you so much, all of you. Stop making me do things. I'm gonna kneel you forever.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
It's over.
What?
What?
You don't have to listen to her.
Steal
You're
your
armed.
nerves.
Just steal your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Do I have a choice? End this? There's only one choice. I don't have a choice.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Bro, get out of here!
Your hand lifts the
What?
blade and brings it towards your throat.
No.
Okay, I apologize for the unclear language.
End her.
Her.
Oh. Resist. I can't resist. Alright. One or the other. I'm not killing myself. We're here to kill her.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you.
Is she doing the
Do
dog
your
look?
best to stagger forward.
One
Step at a time,
You
you
move
move
towards
towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
She's trying to kill me anyway. She needs me though.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Oh god damn. I can resist you.
Sorry. Don't.
No!
As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
It's over. It's an L.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
What if we just unlearn English?
It's what
Then
she
brainwashing doesn't work.
wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
What does that mean? No, we're gonna slay your ass.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
Yeah, we got 0 power right now.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Free will doesn't exist no more.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the...
Stop.
Stop. Oh.
As you finish crossing the room,
There's no
you
mercy.
fall to
Don't
your
fall
knees
for
at
it.
the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the
Damn.
coppery taste coating your throat.
Gorgeous. Oh,
The
what?
princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your chin's only worth a finger.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't
It's
it?
a little demeaning.
Yes, how thoughtful of her. That's a mercy. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Damn, bruh. Nah, we're slaying you ass. What?
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
Oh yeah!
Rushes through you, and you channel it
Those are
into a
huge
decisive
feet.
blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding
Dang.
defiance.
You call yourself a god? We can slice you with a knife. Damn, she's
She
down!
falls to the floor, crashing
Crashing
unceremoniously to her knees.
unceremoniously.
Don't
Oh,
give her
oh
any
wait.
time to recover.
Damn.
Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade
Determination.
into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Oh, she is huge.
We can do this, can't we?
God.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason. It's not too late to pick up the pieces.
No.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You.
She got
You
older.
heathen!
You
You
worm.
worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
I'll take it.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out,
Damn.
knocking you off your feet.
She dried up
There's an
already.
unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks.
Damn.
Numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
It's over.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking.
Superwoman, how did you get hurt by a freaking knife?
You lie there, broken,
Beyond pain.
unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
No, it's all you.
You're monsters and conspirators. The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should
Honestly,
feel
though.
liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
I feel fine. Oh, she's
She
crashing.
collapses to the floor. Her
Collapsing.
glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending,
died?
were we?
That's a happy ending.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something.
Wait, she's gonna crash. Her split
I
personality is
guess.
coming out. I have to fight like 3 more bosses.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everything goes dark,
And you
and
die.
you die.
3.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is
There's
that?
more. We killed her. Oh no, we need to confront this guy. We need to kill him off
I
too.
think he's upset.
That's where he lives, huh?
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a
We literally
god.
just killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was.
There's more girls out there. Relax.
Damn right we did. You'll get over it.
Voice of the stubborn. When did he get here?
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more
we take
interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods.
These ain't
The end of
woods.
that path is that if your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Well, this is just great. Yeah, you think? Actually, I don't
think we've been
this
here.
is all different, isn't it? Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I... Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted.
It's because
It's
reality,
because reality
is
is distorted. So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
Yeah, dude's still calm though.
That's not really an answer. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs.
I think clear all my
Better take
saves or
things
something.
Seriously.
Let's see the camera. What happens next? If you don't stay here, it's just have to call for this playthrough. If you guys like the game, I'll do more. I'm liking this game a lot. Like the elements are like very unique, and every time you continue playing the game, it builds on the next. And there are changes. It doesn't like reuse a lot of like the same same stages and stuff. But I'm really enjoying this game. Let me know if you guys are as well, and I'll continue. I'll go through all the playthroughs. But till then, you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in the next what do we call it? Horror fairy tale playthrough. Laters.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Did she die?
You try and stumble to your feet.
Did I?
No.
She steps closer.
Ah.